All right, Cody, just in case we didn't have audio in our little intro there, yeah. I'm Malcolm Wagner. You're, of course, Cody Hardy.
Yes, sir.
One of my best friends. We're out here at Springfield, 2018 Christmas Parade. Hey, I finally got my gloves on the other night at the Hammond Parade. It was kind of hot. Christmas weather to me, buddy.
You said it's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas.
And right as the sun started going down, it began feeling like Christmas. So we're going to be as corny as we can be, folks. So sit at home and make as many jokes about us as you want, because we're going to be making as many jokes as we can think of, too.
Okay.
So obviously we're looking at our police officers. I always want to let everybody know, hey, don't act a fool at the parade. So
absolutely.
It's kind of like the great fleet rolling through, preventing things before they get a chance to happen.
They're here for show, but they do mean business too.
Yes, sir. I mean
absolutely.
Business.
Oh yeah.
Sitting out here, beautiful Springfield, man. Good crowd. I've been out here, maybe this is my third or fourth year now doing Springfield, and this is as good a crowd as it gets. Livingston Parish is still, rooted in the church, so they're going to come out and support these kind of things, man.
Oh yeah, man. I heard, children singing Christmas carols as I was walking up here. Just really, really good, positive environment tonight. Good energy, man.
Yeah, some of the videos we shot earlier today that folks will be checking out when they tune into the parade, people were mentioning, hey, don't forget that Jesus is the reason for this whole season, right?
Absolutely.
The Santa Claus and the presents and the themes and the alligators don't mean nothing without that child. So we're looking at Jason Ard's troops here coming on through. I started to wear my Jason Ard shirt. I've had it for 2 or 3 years now. He came out and joined us at the Albany Parade the year before you started.
You would have fit right in. There's plenty of representation from the sheriff's office out here.
So anyway, I don't know what Tommy's trying to tell me, my cameraman, because he just won't say anything. So,
hello, Tommy.
So he wants us to say hello, Tommy.
Backup audio.
This is our backup audio. Tommy's handing me his iPhone 8, so we're going to have backup audio tonight, folks. Just in case the one that I'm holding in my left hand isn't working, Tommy's iPhone is here recording. So I'm going to let Cody hold that, and we're going to try to make do, folks. So, you always have technical difficulties, but that's just part of doing what we do. That's why we try to set up early so we can iron out these problems beforehand.
That's right.
But you're going to catch all the parade, folks. At least you're going to be able to see what's happening. And you might not even want to hear what me and Cody's having to say. You might just turn down the sound and make up your own commentary, which would be fine with me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So Cody, the little girls, man, they're still kind of young, but they're gonna enjoy Christmas. And I know that you're already explaining to them that it's not just about the bows and the trees and the wreaths and all that.
Oh,
I know you being a preacher that that they're just born into that. So.
Well, they're 2 and 9 months. They're just beautiful, man. And we have a tradition. Every Christmas Eve, we all sit around and we read the actual Christmas story, in the Bible. And they're too young to understand it right now, but it's going to be one of them things that they're just going to grow to love,
Yes, sir.
Train them up in the right way, and they won't depart from it,
Yeah, I leave my Bible open. My mom usually sets up a little nativity scene. Yeah, my mama, and we got a few Santa Clauses around. But I always lay the Bible out for unto you is born this day in the city of David.
That's right,
our King. Hey, cameraman, when is our Albany Parade? Isn't that 1 week from tonight? Cody was right. I'm just getting a little verification on that.
Yeah, Chief Joe Foster, Albany and Springfield work together. They're law enforcement and fire departments work together to make these parades happen. Just a good sense of community,
And all of them come together when somebody needs one of them. So that's kind of the family that we have in Livingston Parish. Everybody looks out for each other, and that's why we're kind of a tight-knit community, and that's why our communities continue to prosper.
That's it.
As we keep God in our churches and in our hearts and in our school programs and in our parades.
That's right.
I don't like to complain, but I was at the Hammond Parade, and I'm going to stand on the soapbox here since I've got a minute. There was no nativity scene. And I understand. You have a lot of cultures, a lot of people. Hammond is a big town. It's a college town.
Yeah.
But hey, it is the Christmas celebration. So, first word, I guess, as long as you say Christmas, you're keeping Christ in Christmas. But I want to see a couple of nativities in this, man. I love Santa Claus. I love boats, and I love alligator themes, but I want to see Christ. So we got one of our first responder emergencies here. You don't ever want to see this truck coming toward you.
No.
Or having to call them for any reason, but you're glad to know they're like an insurance policy. You hope you never need it until after you've already gone on. But it's good to have an insurance policy there.
That's also a truck from Albany. That's District 1. You can see it shining. They take good care of their equipment over there. Just about every time I pass by, I see them washing, waxing. They take really pride in what they do and pride in their town and their community.
This looks like one of our flood vehicles, because they probably fabricated these floods a couple of years ago to get people in and out of dangerous situations.
Nativity.
I think we're seeing our first nativity here, because I'm seeing people dressed up in clothes from the Holy Land. Looks like three kings.
I saw that. I just didn't see which church it was. I saw UMC, so.
Well, they're playing Oh Holy Night. They got the animals. They got the three kings. They've got Mary and Joseph, and it looks like Joseph is eating.
And they're playing Christmas music, man. Good stuff.
Yes, sir.
Glad to see the nativity.
All right, Springfield Drugstore. Looks like you can reach him at 225-294-5045. Serving you since 1972.
Yes, indeed.
Folks, just going to let you kind of enjoy the sights and the sounds all around you, because I'm sure you don't want to hear me droning on the whole time.
I'd like to mention some of the people that made this possible tonight, our underwriters. Deep South Financial Services, located at 349 South Morrison. The phone number is 340-9992. You can find them on the web at deepsouthloans.com. Also, we have Hometown Pharmacy. They're on Highway 22, just west of Springfield. The phone number to call is 225-294-6021. And they're online at hometownpharmacyla.com. We also have the Livingston Parish Convention and Visitors Bureau, located just south of Interstate 12 at the Albany exit. Their phone number is 225-567-7899, or they're also on the web at livingstontourism.com. We'd also like to thank Childers Grocery at 24145 Blood River Road in Springfield. Phone number 225-294-3566. Also, Tickfall Boopaloo Bar, located at 29669 Highway 22 in Springfield. Their phone number 225-294-0144. You can find them on the web at tickfallboopaloobar.com. We'd also like to thank DJ Shaggy Entertainment. For all DJ sound and lighting needs, the number to call 985-974-4320, or he can be found on Facebook at www.facebook.com/DJ Shaggy Entertainment. Thank you to our underwriters for making tonight's coverage possible.
Cody's voice sounds a little bit familiar to you. It's because he's the voice of the Albany Hornets. So that was Springfield Middle School that just went by as we were reading. And now we're looking at Lizard Creek Precision Service LLC, everything automotive, and also the Woodland Baptist Church.
Woodland Baptist Church, right there. Their Celebrate Recovery Ministry. There you go.
And they're pulling a little boat behind them, still celebrating their recovery. Everybody still remembers what happened to us 2 years ago. Thanking God that we're still all here. We just lost a little plastic and a little metal.
Oh yeah, man. You know, that's the second boat I've seen as a float. I saw a party barge in Hammond, and there's one right there.
And then they had the P-Row the other night also in the Hammond Parade. So I think that's one of the themes, the local themes is alligators and boats. SMS Sparklers, obviously the Springfield Middle School, their dance squad.
Yeah. Doing a little Jingle Bell Rock for you. We have a shepherd Santa Claus, looks like right there. He's having a good time.
Following up, keeping him safe with his shepherd staff, right?
That's right.
He's the good shepherd. I like this, Cody. This is a Christmas parade. I see camels. I was thinking they should have had some camels and some live camels, right? But they'd have to march in the back.
That's Gillian First Baptist.
For unto you was born this day in the city of David a Savior who is Christ the Lord. That's Luke 2:11.
There you go.
That's where I got my Bible open to.
That's where we read every year.
And they're throwing candy at us because we have the camera up here, of course. All right, man. A staple of the Christmas parades is Frosty the Snowman, of course. I haven't seen that yet this year. Have you, Cody?
No, I hadn't. That's the first snowman I think I've seen. Yeah, you're right.
I've got to go stick the Polar Express in at some point. That's one of my favorite Christmas movies.
Oh, I see some hay. They're having a hayride float. There you go.
Light that on fire at the end of the parade, man. Yeah. Keep them warm.
That's right.
And following close behind him is the Grinch. It's become very popular in the last, 50, 60 years.
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Seuss character.
Well, one thing he hasn't stolen tonight is the Christmas spirit. These people are lit up tonight, brother. They're having a good time.
I'm sitting here in gloves, and I see kids with shorts on, and And their parents run around in short sleeve shirts, but hey, I'm 48 now. The blood doesn't flow like it used to, so it's gonna be all right. And here comes the Punisher. Looks like somebody's got a customized Jeep. Thought that was your wife there for a second. You know, Cody, I see another float coming, but I'm a little bit worried because I also see some headlights back there. I mean, I think we were only out here about maybe 20, 30 minutes last year, but this will be a record. No, I see some more floats there.
Yeah, there may be a few more back there.
It's a small town. I mean, we can't expect them to have a huge parade like some of the larger towns. But we have more feel to it.
That's the thing about these small towns, man. People have big hearts. It may feel small, but it's...
So people don't usually move away, and if they do, you'll see them back in a few years. Yeah, I went and tried out New Orleans. I went and tried out San Francisco for a while or whatever, but nothing. Yeah. Or Natchitoches. The food just wasn't the same, man. I hear that over and over and over again. But I hear Natchitoches does have quite a Christmas spectacular going on. And meat pies, you know. And my buddy Tommy graduated from Northwestern there, so that's his favorite thing to do. Is talk about his alma mater. Can you see anything yet, Cody? I've got my glasses on, and it just looks like a beautiful float with some good people on it, man.
Yeah, it's a white Ford truck pulling it. I can see that. I hadn't saw anything but that and a few lights.
Maybe we'll just let the folks at home figure out what it is for themselves, huh?
Right. Oh, here they come. They're moving now.
And if they can't hear me, they're going to have to be doing that anyway.
That's right.
Merry Christmas!
There's someone in the Christmas spirit.
So just some little public service announcement, seeing that I am a nurse. Hey, your foods are already full of sodium, so don't add a lot of salt or you're going to find yourself bloated and holding a lot of fluid. Your blood pressure's going to go up. You're going to get congestive heart failure and wind up in the hospital over the holidays.
Well, let's hope none of that actually happens.
I hate to go that far down right off the bat, but hey, I've been a nurse 25 years. I've seen it over and over and over. Bunch of presents, bunch of people, bunch of camouflage. So man, this is our people. This is our kind of people, man.
Oh yeah, man.
They'll be in a deer stand soon enough in December.
Well, we have one with a pretty good bit of lights on it coming this way.
I saw a house the other day, and probably was on Facebook, but one house was like maybe 10 million lights, and the house next door just said what they said in lights,
right.
or a ditto.
Ditto, that was right,
man.
I saw that. And they got lights on the truck, got a couple of generators in the back.
American flags, I like to see that.
There you go. That is AMVETS Post 68. That's who that is. They're right down the road here. I believe that's actually where everybody gathered for the parade.
And I think we got plenty of floats left there. We may have spoke too soon. I think there's just some crowd or some regular cars in the parade, but who knows? Glad they saved us a spot here, right here in the middle of Springfield. It said Merry Christmas, AMVETS Post 68. Bingo every Friday night. They're wishing us a Merry Christmas. Thank you. She pelted my cameraman. Good job. Hit him again. Hit him again. Knock some sense into him. Or knock some of his uncommon sense out of him.
There you go.
Hit him.
Here he comes. Thank you.
Thank you very much, man. I always like to have fun with the people on the floats.
Absolutely.
Folks, try to support your local hometown things like this. I always give my soapbox speeches, but hey, if you were sitting here, you would be trying to think of things to say too. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of our underwriters tonight, Cody.
Yes, sir. Who we have to thank tonight? Deep South Financial Services, Hometown Pharmacy right there west of Springfield, Livingston Parish Convention and Visitors Bureau, Childers Grocery, Tickfall Boopaloo's Bar, and DJ Shaggy Entertainment.
We just went and did the video shoot out at Boopaloo's Bar. We had a good time out there, man. We did it in a couple of different segments. I want you to really check that out because they have some good programs and some good things coming up. Oh, so yeah. help support Boopaloo's. They're doing a lot of things back for the community.
That's good. That's good.
They're also going to have their boat parades. So it's just a whole different world when you go down on the river, right? And they've got some new owners.
Never been down on the river that I didn't have a good time and meet a lot of good people. You know, it's just it's a whole other culture down there, and it's always a good experience. Let's see, Merry Christmas.
I think they have an electrical problem on this float.
They may.
Sure. The generator might have kaplunked out on them.
It looks like some scouts.
Well, they're prepared. They could build a fire in the middle of the float, right? They should
There
be able
you
to know
go.
how to do that kind of stuff, man.
Those
Be
are reindeer.
prepared.
That's Santa.
Yeah, I'm seeing Santa down there. So yeah, this parade is going to be winding up pretty soon, folks. But hey, it's not the quantity, right?
I think I see a float way back there, though.
I think that's a cross on the side of the road.
It could be.
That's one of the town lights, I believe, with the crucifix.
You're right.
With
You're
the
right.
cross. All right, Cody. I'm going to put you on the big time spot here. Can you name just one of the wise men's traditional names? I know they're not usually. I don't know if they're traditionally named, but sometimes they're named. Do you remember one of them?
I think you got me on that one.
Oh well, look, and then you got homework. Then go home and study. I
I
believe.
know what gifts they brought. Does that count?
Go ahead and give it to the folks at home.
Gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
Yes, sir.
Jiu-jitsu.
That looked like we just passed the Springfield, looked like youth football on that pass float there, and this is...
Cody, I'll give you $20 to go pull that dude off the float, choke him out, right here in the middle of Springfield, buddy. This looks like our local jiu-jitsu chapter coming through. I wouldn't recommend that, probably.
I would need more than that for the doctor visit that would result in me trying.
You know, he's just I'm not going to say just a purple belt, because it usually, in the Brazilian jiu-jitsu curriculum, it could take 3-4 years to get your purple belt. So that's probably the stage right before brown. He might be a brown belt for 3 or 4 years until his sensei decides, or excuse me, his professor decides that he's ready to move on up. So,
Still not anybody I would want to cross.
no,
Know
sir.
what I mean?
No, put your kids in something, though, folks. Put your kids in something. And that's a nice jiu-jitsu school out here in Springfield. So got some karate schools in Hammond. Just pick one. Go feel where you're feeling the most comfortable and put your children in there.
Well, yeah, and most of your martial arts, they actually teach that, fighting is the last resort. It's about self-control and discipline, and,
Yes. My sensei would want to review our school records, and he wouldn't allow us to participate in class or sports if we didn't keep up with our grades. So your sensei can have a lot of positive impact. Who we got, buddy?
Springfield Bear.
the Springfield Mayor.
It's enables.
Looks like it says
I can't see it. I can see Abel's.
I can't read the sign.
And finally, we got the man.
The mayor says Merry Christmas, so there you go.
If you're from Springfield, you know who your mayor is. We're from Albany. We're not supposed to know who the mayor is here, right?
I'm sure that's my man.
Yes, or they wouldn't have elected him.
That's right.
I just got pelted by something, thank God. Been waiting on a little bit of candy, but we got Santa Claus, folks. We got a fire truck. Unit 211. If Santa Claus is pretty judgmental, is all I know, man. He checks that list a whole lot, is all I can tell you, man. Somebody had to judge him, Santa, judge not.
Well, he sees you when you're sleeping and when you're awake, so I don't know about
That's
that.
kind of creepy.
I know. Oh, boy, we just got a bunch of candy. Merry
Thank you,
Christmas.
Santa. He don't even bother reaching up with his hand. He's got a ice scoop in his hand. So Cody,
Santa
hey,
don't play, man.
hey man, we get out here, we have a good time, and now we're gonna get home early. Maybe stop at one of our fine local businesses here and get us something to eat on the way home. But it's a pleasure with you tonight, brother. Having a Christmas parade. I'm Malcolm Wagner. Our cameraman is Cody Hardy, my buddy here, and our cameraman is Tommy Hazelwood. So folks, Merry Christmas to you, Happy New Year. Don't forget Christ. Cody?
Yes, sir. Well, I guess we'll see you next time.
Yeah, see us in Albany, right? Will that be the next time they see us?
Yes, sir.
All right. Have
Good
a good night, folks.